executed. Sorry, the murder took place in 2002. Another guy, 1981 was when
Pretty nice and
he
cool in
beat
there
a
now,
fellow
right?
inmate to
Yeah.
death with a sock full of batteries. That was his second conviction. Timothy Dunlap in 91 robbed a bank in Soda Springs. He handed the teller a note. She handed him $32,000. He then shot her from less than 2 weeks away. It was the second woman he had murdered that year.
2 weeks?
10 days before the
Doesn't
bank
make
robbery, he
sense.
took his girlfriend on a picnic in Ohio, blindfolded her like he had a surprise for her, and then shot her in the neck and head with a crossbow. Goodness.
Piece of
That was
shit.
in 91. James Hairston, at the age of 19, robbed and killed a couple in Downey, which is in southeast Idaho. He shot the husband in the head as he was sitting at his kitchen table before shooting the wife. He got away with $30 in cash, credit cards, and personal property, which he pawned. He was with someone. Eric Hall killed somebody in Boise in 2000, raped her, strangled her with a sweater. Gerald.
Hey, Victor. Jesus Christ, I'm like saying hi to myself. Hey, Pat. I'm losing it, y'all. Losing it. I'm losing it. Hey, Pat. Long day. Saying hi to myself. Dumb shit. I was reading what she wrote. It's been a long day, y'all. Hey, Julia, what's happening? Sorry, I was watching Nate eating.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Ann, what's happening? Oh, well, oh my God, I am so stupid.
No, you're not.
Oh my Oh my God, what a dumbass. Sorry, guys. Hey, Lori. Long day, you guys.
Well, it's not even 7:30, so.
Yeah, but geez. I'd be sitting here for like 2 hours talking and not even up.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim.
Julia.
I was
Kim,
watching,
Lori.
I was watching Nate Eaton. He was
Pat.
talking about,
Hi, Pat. Sorry.
that's right. He was talking about Chad Daybell's trial and everything. So I'm like, you guys know the Daybells pissed me off. So I was watching that fuming. Like smoke was coming out of my ears. Seriously. I was just like, oh my God. No, I'm not on the cocktail. I wish I were. Oh my God.
I can get you on one.
No, I'm good, honey. I want to work out after this. If I drink a cocktail.
No, we're not working.
Why?
No, it's going to be too late.
No.
We can do day 2 tomorrow.
Oh, good. You saw the video. Pat said hi.
Hi, Pat.
You like the hair? I don't know. I just...
Ooh, baby, I like it too.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
You're crazy. So let me tell you the story about what happened to my hair, okay? So my sister-in-law is leaving for vacation this weekend. So she said, you know, after I get back from vacation, I'll take care of your hair. And I was like, yes, thank goodness. I said, okay, well, I'm going to cover my gray. So I asked Mr. V if he would tell me when 30 minutes was up. And he was like, yeah. So I didn't have my glasses on. So I wasn't like paying attention to my phone or my watch or anything. You guys. 40 minutes later, I washed it out and I was just praying my hair wasn't just going to all break off and like disintegrate into nothingness. So it's like really dark. And I even had put it down here. So now you can't even see like any of my blonde because I thought, oh, I'll just cover it all up so that when my sister-in-law does the balayage, it'll it'll work, right? Good thing my hair didn't all fall out. What a dummy. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Julia. I don't like it. I don't like it. He sounds fun. Haven't heard much of you. Oh, he is. Hey, Latuan, what's happening, Mama? Yeah, I just, it's, whenever your hair is different, you have to get used to it. But like, see how it's like orange up here, like where it overprocessed. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up and deal with it until. True, it will fade. You're right, Kim. You're right. I just need to suck it up and deal with it. And when my sister-in-law gets back from vacation in a week or so, she can fix it for me, hopefully. I think I just need like some lighter shades put back in. You know what I mean? I think it's just, for me, it's just too dark. And I feel like I'm like washed out. I look washed out. Thanks, Latuan. Thank you. My hair used to wash out so fast, even semi-permanent. Yeah, mine, fortunately, now, back when I was doing like the box mixes, it would wash out pretty quickly. I mean, it would take pretty well, but it would. But I use the, how you go to Sally's and you get the cream rinse and you get the dye and you mix the two together. Yeah, so I do it that way now, so. Supposedly it's not as damaging on your hair. I don't know if I believe that, y'all. I think whether you do the box or the kind that I do, it's still damaging on your hair. So I was just so happy after 40 minutes when I got in the shower that I still had hair when I came out, because I thought, oh shit, this is it. My hair is going to break off and be gone. Yeah. Yeah. So, did you guys see the video I put up today? I said hi to you in it, Kim, because you texted me. It's not? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So you guys, let's talk about, I want to talk about like what happened last Friday night. I think it makes a nice contrast with the dark glasses, bright lips, and porcelain skin. You look hot. Oh, thanks, Lori. Thank you. Thank you. So, last Friday night, if you guys were here, then you know what happened. Hey, Sharon, what's happening, Mama? I use 20. Is that what you mean? I do 20. I think I used to do 30, but for some reason now I do 20. I don't know why. I wanted to watch live on phone, a new video on TV. There you go. So last Friday night I was on here, and I can even tell like when it happened. Someone came in to the room and it was affecting me. I don't know who it was. I don't know for sure. I have an opinion on who I think it is, but you guys, whoever it was, they were affecting me. I got physically so sick. So freaking sick. I got so sick, you guys. It was the weirdest thing, but I could tell like when it happened, like when they first came into the room, I could tell. Oh my God, you guys, I'm sweating like crazy. Blah. Hey, Susan. So whoever this person was who came into the room, hopefully they won't come in this week and make me sick. That would be nice if they would just stay off my channel. That would be nice.
Can I see your phone so I can call my phone?
Oh my God, it's not downstairs on the counter?
No. I mean, it might be. I didn't see it.
Am I still in? Ooh. Oh, I can't. Sorry. I just saw your message, Kim. Dummy me had my little thing on. Yeah, so whoever it was not, no bueno, guys. It was not good. It's right here, honey. Oh, look, I'm calling you.
Shit.
It was right there.
Yeah.
That's funny. At least you found it.
Hi everybody again. Hi everybody.
You used 10. Okay. I gotcha. A friend of my mom, a beautician, was doing permanent. When he washed out the hair, it fell into the sink. He was horrified. Oh my gosh, I would be too. I mean, I'd get through it. You know, I've been bald before from all the surgeries, so I'd get through it. But you guys, I'm like pouring sweat already. This is not good. Probably because it's 95 degrees outside and 650 degrees in here. He didn't lose his phone. He found it. It was right here next to me. He's so funny. Like, he'll lay it down somewhere and forget where he lays it down. He does it all the time. Yeah, so anyway, whoever it was, well, don't come back on my channel. Just stay away from me. Yeah, it was bad. Like, I felt horrible. I was, you know, better the next morning and everything, but I did feel horrible for a while. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? Really? And I picked up on it right away. I knew that's what was going on. I just didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to... I just didn't want to make that person aware. You know what I mean? At that second. Now today, fine, whatever. If I knew Kim, yes. If I knew their user ID, I could. Unfortunately, I don't know her user ID. So, yeah. So if she didn't comment in here, which I don't think she did, yeah, then I wouldn't, yeah. It's 93 here too. I'm staying in the house. I don't blame you. Hope you're feeling better now. I definitely am. I'm feeling so much better. Thank goodness. It's just a weird thing. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, if another human being hasn't made you sick, like, it's hard to explain. You know what I mean? Like, I feel it and it's very real, but yet I know that it's someone causing it, if that makes any sense. Not like I picked up a bug or something, you know what I mean? So yeah. Do you think it was related to a specific reading? No, I don't think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on who this person is. But I'm pretty confident I know who it is. Yeah. Was this a ghost or a bad? No, it's like a person that's a piece of shit. It's only 23 degrees in Vancouver, Canada. It's perfect. Ah, jeez. Wow. Yes, I am. I definitely am, Kim. You know, like, I have a really hard time. For a while, we went to this church and it was huge. And, like, it was hard to go in there because I felt everything and everybody. It was tough, you know, when there's 999 people around you, you know what I mean? No worries, Kim. I'm confused. Someone was actually watching in here with us. I don't know if anyone has made me sick, etc. Yeah, so how do I explain this? So this person happens to be like a, she deals in like black magic, if it's who I think it is, which I'm pretty comfortable that's who it is because I was right here was seeing her, even though of course I can't see you guys on the other side of your phone or computers, obviously, but I kept seeing her picture. So I was pretty confident that's who it was because I started seeing her picture a couple times and then I got sick within like probably a minute or two. So she's into like black magic, and unfortunately when you're into black magic, if you have someone that has gifts and abilities, you can pretty easily make them ill, right? So that's what she did. She has an axe to grind with me. I get it. Well, I don't get it. But I've never done anything to her. It's just frustrating, you know? It's just one of those things, like, I can try to protect myself all I want, but sometimes that kind of shit just gets through, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. I used to think I was crazy when it happened to me, but you just know bad energy. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know. You can feel it, you know, like right away. We're in autumn over here, 7 degrees Celsius. I love the cold weather over the... There you go. I'm not a winter person. I hate winter. But as I've gotten older, I'm also not a big, huge summer person like I used to be. Like, I used to love summer. I used to love to go out in the heat. I used to love to get in the pool. I used to love to go to the beach. And I still love all those things. But unfortunately, when I got sun poisoning last year, now I'm like... I'm afraid to like get sun poisoning again. That was the most painful thing I've ever had in my legs. That was the worst pain I've ever had in my legs. It was like a physical pain. It wasn't like, you know, when you get sunburnt and the sheet touches your leg and you're like, ah. It wasn't like that. It was like physical joint pain, and it was terrible. Terrible. We're all strong together. We have, thank you. So she's actually evil. Oh yeah. This woman is, and I'll come out and talk about her at some point. I was kind of hoping she was too stupid to find me, but I think she found me. I'm so sorry I have to go through this. It's just one of those things, Kim. Thank you though, sweetie. It's just, you know, it's just more of, normally, it's just more of an annoyance. You know what I mean? Hopefully she won't return. Is there anything you can do to stop her from affecting you? Yeah, I tried to like protect myself a little better tonight. So, but even if I'm under full protection, even if she comes in, I'll know it. So if she comes in, I'll let y'all know. Y'all know. Because, you know, when I rewatched Friday Night Live back, I was like, wow. Like, I could tell. And I'm thinking y'all probably did too. You just didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? Oh my God, is it sunstroke? Maybe that's what it was. It was just the worst, like, joint pain in my legs that I've ever had. Like, if I moved my leg at all, it was just this horrible, like, shooting pain down my leg. I don't know how to explain it. It was the weirdest freaking thing. Just bizarre. I'm brand new to this, not sure of the rules. Hey, old lady Snoop, what's happening? Can I ask if you think Chad Daybell has any real psychic abilities or if he's completely full of shit? We probably already know the answer to that. I think Chad Daybell is a really, really amazing con artist. I think, here's what I think, okay? I think he probably had maybe like a near-death experience, an outer body experience, something like that. And when he saw that other people were interested, he thought, maybe I can make some money doing this and meet some women or whatever he thought. So I think he just kind of like kept adding to it and it kept rolling and rolling. You know what I mean? I find it hard to believe that whoever you believe in, God, whoever, I say God, I find it hard to believe that God would give someone like him any kind of gifts. You know what I mean? I just don't, I don't see it happening. I don't. I only like spring and fall, yeah. So maybe I did have sun poisoning. Pat, you can tell me more about like what your side effects. Can you block her? The only way I can block her is if I know her username, her ID, and she's never spoken on here to me, so I don't know what name she's using. I just can feel her and sense her, if that makes any sense, and that's why I'm pretty sure it's her. And I started seeing her picture up here last week when it happened. Yeah. Where's Ken? I don't know. I haven't talked to her today. I don't know where she is. I hope she's okay. Hopefully she's like snoozing away, sleeping, comfortable. Yes, that total con artist, right? Sun poisoning, hot red burning rash. The sun hit it. I would cry. Had to cover my arm for days. Yeah, it's like the worst sunburn you've ever had. But then I was having like the joint stuff with it. Ugh, it was terrible. You know, I'm going to the Bahamas, and I'm like, I cannot get sun poisoning. I've got to cover up and be careful. But that's the thing. When I got sun poisoning, I had SPF all over me. Like, I had covered up. Excuse me. I'm really good about that because I have fair skin, you know? I got a severe concussion years ago, and this is the first year I finally don't feel sick from the sunshine. It's been a decade for sure. Oh, wow. Good. Well, that's good. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Kim. Ken is probably sleeping. Hopefully she's fine. Probably. I'm hoping that's what it is. I hope she's sound asleep, snoozing away. You know, it's just so damn late there. Sharon, you know you're there. So yeah, that's what happened last week. If she comes back in today, I'll let y'all know. Because I think I'm going to call her on her bullshit if she comes back in today. You know? Okay, so I was watching Nate Eaton before I came on here. So you know how Chad Daybell's attorney, Mr. Pryor, was asking for the hearing to be like October of next year? The judge, because he said, oh, my witnesses won't be available till then. The judge said, nope, April 1st. His trial starts April Fool's Day. If he does a plea bargain, it'll come to the judge in writing, if that should happen, which, I don't know, you guys. If he were smart, he would do that, but he's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, and so he probably won't. So April 1st, and then he said through May 30th, if it's necessary to have it go that long. Who knows? Hey, Victoria, it's always a pleasure to see you and tuning in. I'm off work, so I'm here now. Hey, Bree, what's happening, Mama? Welcome, welcome. April Fool's Day, because right? That's what I said. I was like, are you kidding me? How perfect is that? Yes, let's start his trial on April Fool's Day. Sounds good to me. Okay, what else was I going to talk about? You guys knew about Jacqueline and Trezell West. They were found guilty on 2 of the charges. Yeah, pieces of shit. They should just say where those boys are so they can have a proper burial. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, oof. It just pisses me off. The other thing, Dylan Rounds has been missing for 1 year and 3 days. Can you believe that? Can you believe it's been over 1 year since that boy went missing? Like, I'm just like, crazy. I wanted to talk about this particular YouTuber that Ken told me about, but I don't want to talk about it if she's not here. So maybe I'll put that off for next week. She told me about this particular YouTuber, and so we'll talk about it next week when she's here. So you guys, so let me tell you what I did last weekend. So our son moved out Monday. We helped him move out into a new apartment with his girlfriend. And I've been going over there and sitting there because we've been waiting on furniture to be delivered. So let me tell you. So last Saturday, I saw this thing where this lady had posted that she had free furniture. And I was like, hey, you know, maybe there's something for the kids. They need furniture. So we go over there and we go to the house. She gives us the address. We go to the house. And some lady had come through right before we got there, right? Yeah, some lady had come through and taken all the antiques. All the furniture, all the antiques. But the man who owned the house had this huge garage. So we ended up getting all these tools for hubby and for his brother-in-law. And then they had this other outbuilding that I'm going to see if I can get a hold of the lady again to go look through it, because I found like paintings in there and some really cool stuff. But I found like the earrings I have in right now. I found a bunch of earrings that belonged to the lady that passed away. And I could see her husband, like, he was all over that property. It was crazy. It was cool. Yeah, they didn't want to sell the stuff because they felt like it just wouldn't do the people that lived there honor, so they gave everything away. So that was pretty cool. Like, we went like on a dig, and we had to go through boxes and all kinds of stuff. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun. I was filthy and disgusting, but it was a lot of fun. Pardon my grit, but do you think it's possible Dumbbell dies in prison before his trial? Fingers crossed. That's funny. I don't see it happening. But yeah, I don't see that happening. Unfortunately. Well, I shouldn't say that. Yeah. Long time viewer, but first time on live. I had a guy try to get me out of my car when I was in college. Nothing was wrong with my car and I refused to pull over. Oh my gosh. Welcome, Nicole. Holy crap. That's scary. That's really scary. When I talked to my old friend who I hadn't talked to in years, and she was telling me, I was like, well, that's insane. Like, that's just crazy. Look who's on. Hi. Wow, Nicole, sounds like the guy in Victoria's video, right? Could be. Crazy. Hey, Breezy, what's happening, mama? What's up? What's up? Right, Pat, right? Definitely hope. You guys, why is it so hot in here? Jeez Louise. The AC is cranked, so I don't know why it's so damn hot in here all the time. Yeah, if you didn't watch my video I posted today, you guys, that's what Nicole Black is referencing. A girl that I worked with years ago, well, watch the video and you'll see. But it's scary. Like, that's scary, you know? That's really scary. I really am a good person, I swear, but you know. Nothing wrong with that, old lady Snoop. Just woke up, LOL coffee. It's freezing here this morning. Oh, wow. It's like 180 degrees here. Hey, Darlene, what's happening? I need to put my hair up because it is like, ugh, too hot, you guys. Oh, I burnt my neck with my curling iron. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? What side? It's like right there. It hurt like shit. We took our dog. Our dog had surgery the other day. She had 9 teeth pulled. And our vet is like an hour and a half away. So, you know, we got a hotel and spent the night there. Burnt the shit out of my neck. It hurt like a crap. This guy was middle-aged in a nice truck. I had a cell phone back in '94 for emergencies only. I immediately called my dad and told him I was coming home so he would check out my car. Were you out off of 29? Oh, thanks, honey. Thank you. Were you off of Route 29? Were you in the Virginia area when that happened? Oh my God, it's so damn hot, you guys. This shirt is bright, isn't it? I love it though. I got it to wear last weekend with our friends, or 2 weekends ago, to the winery for 80s night. Or 80s day, whatever. It was all day, all night. So, oh, much better. Much better. Well, Lady Snoop, it will just waste a bunch of money. He's guilty, right? Right? Oh, Indianapolis. Wow. That's crazy. This guy, you just never know, though, because this guy, so not only is he involved in the reading that I did today, that I posted today, but I'm working on a double homicide, and he was involved in that. who knows? This guy's a piece of shit. And, you know, the sad reality is there are so many of them out there. It's just sad, you know? Crazy. They have these wands now that grab your hair and curl it. You just let it do its thing, then pull it away from your curl. Somewhere 300. Wow. Holy crap. Oh, I think I've seen those, Lori. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen those. Fountain Square area in Indy. Okay. Yeah, my family's from Indiana, so I know Indiana pretty well. Oh, thanks, Bree. Thanks. I have big, huge hoop earrings that match the shirt, but I was not feeling it today. I thought I'd wear this lady's earrings that I found. I found a bunch. She had like some costume jewelry and stuff that I found, and it's pretty cool. Thanks, Kim. Oh, wow, and I'm so going to stick around to hear. Hey, aren't you a little too old to be passing a love bite off as a curling iron burn? We know y'all are in love. It's okay. You're funny. You know what's funny? That's the first thing I thought. When I saw it, I was like, because I remember when I did it, it hurt like shit. I was like, ow. And, you know, I've been curling my hair every day of my life for years, right? So I'm like, I'm like, how the hell did I burn myself? But I was like, I was standing in front of a mirror curling, and I was looking in the mirror at hubby, and he was talking to me about something. So I was like concentrating on, you know, looking at him and what he was saying. And but that's the first thing I thought. I was like, man, I need to put some peanut butter on this shit so nobody thinks I got a hickey. What you get out of those cases? Oh, yeah. The double homicide that I'm working on, you guys. Like, it's so sad. Like, it's so sad. Good evening, everyone. I've been on vacation for a month. I just got back. Oh my gosh, Candy Cane. Welcome back, honey. Did you have a good vacay? Where'd you go? Anywhere fun? Did you go somewhere fun? Right, Mr. V really loved her new... Yeah, he's so crazy. I was going on a blind date once and burnt right across my forehead with a straightener. I can believe it, Breezy. I have done that before. I have, somewhere on my forehead, I have a scar from burning the shit out of myself when I had first started using the wand. You know, the wands. I had just started using a wand, and I burnt the shit out of my head, man. It hurt so bad. I was like, shit. I want to travel more and afraid to go alone with my kiddos. Everybody's starting to look suspect to me. Right, Latuan? I understand, because there's so many creepos out there. Like, I understand where you're coming from. I do. Yeah. Sounds like something you'd say in a reading, right? You're in your 30s and you can't maneuver a curling iron. I'm not fine. Yeah, I wish I were in my 30s. That would be nice. But yeah, you're right. I don't want to be a party pooper, but the world is so scary now to take chances with kids. It's scary, period, you know? It really is. I went home to Atlantic City to spend time with my mom. She just turned 80. Aw, how cool. That's so sweet. That's awesome. You know, I haven't been to Atlantic City in years. I need to go out there again. Right? They look suspect for a damn good reason, right? I mean, that's the scary thing. And you know, I can even feel bad people and sense it. And it's still like, you know what I mean? Like, there's only so much you can do when it comes to some crazy person, right? You know? Yeah. Yeah, I want to talk about that later when Ken is here. She must have fallen asleep. I was excited about talking about that. I was like, oh my gosh, we should talk about that. It's concerning the Missy Beavers case. The YouTuber I want to talk about. Well, we'll wait till next week when Ken's here. So, because she's the one that told me about it. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Victoria, who has been your favorite celebrity reading? There's one that I can't say because nobody knows that I've been his psychic. So I can't say him. He's one of my favorites. And then Michael Jackson, definitely. That's one of my favorites. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could say the other one because he's just like a really great guy, Prince, yeah, I loved connecting with Prince, of course, because I'm a huge Prince fan. But this other person that I'm thinking, he's just a good guy, when you just meet a good person and you're like, you see the good in them and they're a decent person and they're not out to hurt anybody and they're not going to do anything stupid. You know what I mean? I have 3 teen girls, home ed. I'm so scared to let them go to college for all the weirdos out in the world. I get it. Like, I'm so grateful my kids are grown now, It's just scary. I mean, the only thing you can do, and I even felt this way when the kids were first, going off on their own. I was like, you have to just hope and pray that they make good decisions and that nothing bad happens, I mean, that's all you can do, I hate to say that, but that's basically all you can do. Well, don't listen to everybody. They cleaned it up and it seemed very safe. I walked the whole boardwalk. Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely want to go out. I won't tell anyone it's our secret. You're funny, old lady Snoop. You're funny. Elvis. Yeah, Elvis is awesome too. I did enjoy that one. They just built like the biggest water park. Really? Oh, cool. Do you think MJ was a boy lover? No, I do not. Nope. And I might get some hate on that, but I think that there were a lot of people that took advantage of him. And I think there was just a lot involved in it. And it ran really deep. You know what I mean? It wasn't just about the family trying to make money. It was, police detectives and chiefs of police, and there was a lot behind it. I don't care what anyone says. He was a good guy. Yeah. I might get some hate for that, but he was a good man. I don't believe for a second any of the bullshit that people have said. I don't. And I'm not a really naive person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. You can only live your life. Living in fear isn't living. Very true. Very true. Yes, Breezy, true. I just hope I've taught them well to be prepared. I mean, that's all you can do, I can't imagine, though. Like, I say that, but I can't even imagine, like, the Idaho college kids that were stabbed to death. Like, I can't even freaking imagine, It's bad enough nowadays, when you have to send your kids to school and hope that they're safe. And unfortunately, so many kids are being shot and killed while they're in school now. You know what I mean? So I can't even imagine. I had said years ago, I told Mr. V, I was like, if my kids were school aged, they would not be in school right now. I'd probably yank them out of school because there's just too much shit going on, Yeah, Robin Williams was a great reading. It clarified some thoughts I had too. I loved him as well. Like, it's hard to pick a favorite when I've been very fortunate to connect with, some like totally amazing people. You know what I mean? So it's hard to like narrow in and pick a favorite. You know what I mean? The reason I said this one person I can't talk about is because I was his psychic for a while. And I just liked him as a person. And with MJ, knowing him, the same, like likewise, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm so glad I'm a Generation X. There you go. Yeah. Wow. Did you ever think you would say that? then I will take your word for it. I assume you would be able to tell if a person had that inclination. For sure, 100%, I can without a doubt tell you. I walked past a guy before. True story. Walked past a man and turned around and just, glared at him. Like, I know my eyes were burning a hole in that man because I was seeing that kind of stuff. Like, ugh, yeah. Yeah. True, all you can do is guide. Yep. Did you ever try to read a being like Coco the gorilla? I have not. I have been able in the past to communicate with different animals. I've communicated with racehorses, with dogs, with cats, with, I think, a bird. I'm trying to think back. It's not an all the time thing for me, though. There are people out there that can read animals, all the time. I can't. I can sometimes. I think it depends on the animal, but I can't. I wish I could. Yes, I was literally looking at bulletproof backpacks. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Yes, that's why we home ed. They have a lovely life here. There you go. That's the way to do it. You just like to keep secrets all the way. Kim, you goofball. But Victoria, have you seen the HBO documentary Leaving Neverland? I have. I actually, against my better judgment, hubby was out of town for work and I watched it. And here's what I can say. What's his name? I just totally went blank. I'm drawing a blank. The one guy, okay, who stood up for him in court and said he's never touched me, he's never harmed me, right? As soon as, Michael was dead and buried, and it came up that a bunch of his stuff was sold, like all of his limos he had stored in the storage bins and stuff. It came up that he had sold all that, and then he had this huge chunk of money that was going to go to his 3 kids and to his mom. And that's when that moron came out and said, I gotta be honest, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I don't believe it. He was down on his luck. He wasn't getting any dancing gigs. He was a choreographer. He wasn't getting any work. And then all of a sudden, very conveniently, he came out and said that, oh, well, yeah, he did do that to me. I don't believe it, you guys. Not for a second. Don't believe it. Can you smell the celebs when they come through? Can you smell whomever you're reading? That's a good question. It's not really a smell that I'm smelling. It's more of like their aura, that I'm like taking in their aura, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it. That's a hard one to describe. It's more of like their aura, I guess. Is like, it envelops me, I guess. I don't know. Red hair monkey is so adorable. Her name is Kaka, and she has a very nice family. She's been raised as her 3rd daughter. Aww. Macaulay Culkin. No, he didn't come out. It was this choreographer dude that Michael took under his wing and like taught him how to dance. I can't think of his damn name. I have 2 grandkids in college, 2 more in high school. I'm fearful all the time, but I just pray. So many damaged people in the world, sick, damaged people. It's so true. I mean, what the hell else can you do but pray? You know what I mean? Every time you turn around, you guys, it's getting freaking ridiculous. It's like every single week. Like, knock on wood, I haven't heard of a mass shooting this week. I could be wrong, but it's been ridiculous. MJ did so many nice things for people and never wanted anyone to know. He paid doctor bills for people and many other nice things. Lisa Marie said he was very much a male in the relationship way. Yeah, definitely. And he was just a good guy. You know, like you said, like he did do so many things for so many people and never divulged the information. You know what I mean? Like, he was a good guy. I don't care what anybody says. He was. I believed the other guy, Safe Chuck, somewhere definitely happened to him. He was broken. I I will say with Safe Chuck, so here's what I think, okay? It's just my opinion, you guys. I do believe that something happened to him. I believe that, was it his father or his mom's boyfriend? I can't remember, but I believe that one of them hurt him, for sure. No doubt in my mind, I believe that he was harmed by Michael. And no one's going to convince me that Michael touched a kid like that. He was too, I don't know the word. I don't know the word. I love that you know the real deal with people. Yeah, comes in handy. I had someone try and fix me up with a guy, and for some weird reason I was like, hell no. And then I'm going out with him, and it was the worst mistake of my life. Never again will I ignore my intuition. Don't ignore your intuition ever. Oh my gosh. When I was talking to my friend, who I've now, been in touch with again, and she was telling me the story, she was like, thank goodness I listened, to my gut, because he was just not acting right. There was something just not right with him. And she was like, I'm so glad I listened to my gut. I mean, she could have very easily been one of these women that he killed, Yep. Worth believing in your gut instinct. Definitely. Who is safe there? He's one of the two on the movie Neverland who accused Michael Jackson. He said when he was a kid he was molested by Michael. And the other guy, why can I not think of his name? I can't think of his name. I can't. Wade. The choreographer dude. Wade. I don't know. Excuse me. Wade something. I don't believe him. I don't believe either one of them as far as that. I do believe that something happened to Safe Chuck. I will say that for sure. I know I see it as a red flag, but at the time I felt like I was being pressured to give him a chance. Yeah. Don't ever do that again. I mean, you don't have to give anyone a chance. And if there's something about this person that makes you feel off, run, I watched the Body Language guys and Ghost Body Language, and they said those people are liars. Body language tells on you. Yeah, I had seen something about that too, Darlene, that both those guys were lying. But like I said, I really believe something happened to Safe Chuck. I do believe. I'm trying to think. Months later, I saw a video, and someone came out and said that they had found out it was either Safe Chuck's mom's husband or boyfriend had harmed him. Yeah. First thing I started teaching my kids was to listen to that feeling. Yeah, feeling. Yeah, exactly. All these creeper stories. Ugh, I'm gonna stay a hermit. Yeah. Corey Feldman. No, Wade Robinson. That's it. Corey Feldman was never touched by Michael. Now he did go through some other abuse when he was acting. I actually took him on court TV. He stole money. Really? Holy shit. Wow. Corey Feldman intrigues me. Let me say, Pat, I crack up with a Corey Feldman dancing. Let me say, you guys, when Corey Feldman came out and was touring with his angel wife and his little angels or whatever, and when he gets up there, I'm like, what the hell is he doing? The thing I like about him is that he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care what people think about him. He gets up there and tries to sing. He gets up there and tries to dance. He doesn't give a shit what anybody thinks about him. More power to him. You know what I mean? If he's happy, if that makes him happy, then more power to him. He's a bit, I don't know. He's a hard one to figure out, though. I have a hard time with him. I believe that Corey Feldman latched on to the stuff with Corey Haim and tried to ride it. And he thought that was going to make him like famous or something. And I think a lot of what he said was just lies. A lot of what Corey Feldman said were lies. When he was talking about the things he was saying about Corey Haim and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for both Corys. Yeah, Corey Haim was awesome. And when I connected with him, he was awesome. Now, Corey Feldman, there's just, I don't know what it is about him. There's something about him that kind of rubs me the wrong way. And I'm not sure what that is. And that's probably not fair of me to say, you know, but it's just how I feel. There's something about him. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Peter Hyatt is very good at what is hidden in language. Yeah. I don't know who he is, but I have watched someone on YouTube one time who was doing like body language analysis on somebody, and I was like, wow, that's really good, you know? He was like really intuitive. Oh my God, I saw some dance moves on YouTube the other day. Freaking hilarious. He is just funny, like he just doesn't care, right? He doesn't care. And that's the side of him that I like. The fact that he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care if he's the best singer or not. He says, he's like, I'm not the greatest singer there is, and I'm not the greatest dancer. But he just gets out there and does it and has fun, you know? So I'm like, more power to you. How serious he is too about it's hilarious. It is, right? Right? One committed suicide. No, Corey Haim died from, I believe it was pneumonia. Corey Feldman's still very much alive, touring with his little angel wife, who can't sing worth a shit either. Bless her heart. She tries, though. There's something dark about Feldman, like a tricky energy. Yeah, there is something to him. I can't put my finger on it. Yeah. He's an attention whore. It rubs you. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I like that side of him. I like the fact that he doesn't give a shit what people think, and he gets out there and dances, and he gets out there and tries to sing, even though he kind of stinks at it. And he's like, and now I'm going to turn it over to one of the best singers I know, my wife, right? And she just gets up there and she does the same damn thing, you know? And I mean, that aspect of him I appreciate, because I'm like, you know, he's just going to go out there and have a good time and make a couple bucks in the process. That side of him I think I like. There's some kind of energy to him I don't agree with, that I can't, yeah. He dances just like Michael Jackson. He thinks he's Michael, doesn't he? The interviewer, I saw an interview with him. I don't even know how in the hell it popped up on my YouTube. But it was this guy interviewing him, and he was like, so I saw your show last night, and you're dressed like Michael Jackson, and you're trying to dance like Michael Jackson. It was funny. He was like, you're trying to dance like Michael Jackson. And Corey was like, what? I don't dance like Michael Jackson. And I was like, he really thinks he dances like Michael. He really thinks he dances like Michael. That's too funny. Yeah, so I tell my babies ages 3 to 16 years old to stay close to me. Bad people will take you and do bad sexual things to you. Mine, yeah. Unfortunately, it's so freaking true. Nicole, I agree. He's just kind of swore at me. Oh, I see Victoria. Both were abused. Yeah, they were both abused when they were young. I think Corey Haim when he was on the set of Lucas, and then Corey Feldman and Corey when they were on, what's that show that movie they both did? Yeah, they were both, supposedly Charlie Sheen harmed Corey Haim. So they say. I don't know. I do believe something happened to him for sure. Was it Charlie Sheen? I don't know. Corey Haim really abused his body with drugs. Yep. I work in behaviors analysis. Add that knowledge and experience with intuition, putting my kids in a bubble. I don't blame you, LaShawn. That's smart. No doubt. How do these spirits that just drop in on you find you? That's actually on my Q&A I'm about to do. So I'm just going to leave that for my Q&A. Normally I would answer it, but I'm just going to leave it for my Q&A. But that's funny because you're like the second person that's asked me in the last week. It's pretty funny. I'm going to explain it all. Because I figured, I need to, like, if you're not like me and it doesn't happen for you, you don't have the gifts, then, you know what I mean? Like, those are good questions. I'm going to try to put that video out this week. Yeah. Corey F. puts me off too, but he has been through hell. I think it's the mental illness. He wigs all the time. Drug mind craziness. Yeah, he definitely has some issues. He's supposedly trying to be healthy now. He's vegan and he's supposedly working out and, trying to be healthy. So hopefully he'll get his shit together, because I don't think he's a bad guy. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a bad guy at all. There's just something about him that I can't put my finger on. I don't know what it is. What's up, babe?
I thought we were going to do a Q&A live.
Well, I'm just going to do a video.
Let's do next week. I can interact with you and dance like Michael Jackson.
Oh my God. Are you hearing my husband? He's saying okay, so he said the other day, he's like,
oh my God. You didn't see that, did you?
Yes, I did see that. You're right in front of me. How did I not see that?
No, I know. They didn't see it.
They couldn't see you, no. Oh my God.
Yeah, so let's do that.
He wants me to do my Q&A live, which I was going to do a video, but maybe I'll just do it live next Friday night. I don't know. Did everyone hit the thumbs up? Yay, Pat, thank you. That was me. I think I put it in a cemetery video comment. Oh, it was you. Yeah, okay.
They need to hit the bells, too, to get notifications.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear him? You have to hit the little notification bell. You're the lighthouse in the darkness. Aw, thank you, darling. Thank you. I just found out that hoarding and disorganization is a symptom of trauma. Oh, for sure. For sure. Most definitely. Oh my gosh. Creepy people interrupting lives with their negative energy. Thanks for still showing up for us. No worries, Latuan. Hopefully she won't come back in here. But if she does, I'm going to call her out, because I'm not going to keep playing this stupid game with her. I'm here but late. Was at the pool all day in this heat and it makes you tired. Hey, Renee. Hey, how are you, honey? Yes. Oh, it does make you tired. Oh my goodness. Today was a perfect day here to go to the pool. I didn't go though. Mr. V, he's over here trying to do Michael Jackson dances. And he's like, you didn't see that, did you? You're right in front of me. How did I not see that? Oh, LOL, I love you guys. He's so goofy. Yes, I took a course in PTSD linked clutter. Very interesting. Oh, I bet. Did Mr. B dance like Michael Jackson? He thinks he did. The key word being thinks, Kim. Interesting. Did you know skin picking is an early sign of a budding hoarder? Found that out in daughter's therapy. Really? Wow. Wow. Smash the thumbs up. Thank you, Candy. You guys, I am so sore. Let me tell you. I only did 5 miles on the exercise bike today because hubby and I are doing this. Oh my God. High intensity workout thing. I did it last night and I was like, oh, I'm not even sore this morning. And now my stomach muscles hurt so freaking bad. About 3 hours ago, I was like, oh my God. It just like hit me out of nowhere. Like my stomach muscles hurt so bad. Moves like Jagger. There you go. I must have PTSD and didn't know it had. Oh my goodness. Boil eggs with lemons. The results will surprise you. It just popped up on the computer. I'm like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. If he's got the moves like Jagger, I demand to see. It's Friday after all, entertain me. He's kind of shy. Like, he doesn't really like to be on camera. I am too. Like, it took me, let me tell you guys, it took me a long time to even remotely be comfortable on camera. Like, I have never, like, I've always, when I've worked on high profile cases, big cases, I've always, like, I told the police chief right away, I'm staying in the background. I don't want to be in front of the camera. I don't want any of that. I don't like that shit.
Who wants Mick Jagger? Because Mick Jagger can't freaking dance.
I know,
They're
it's
making
not
fun of
Mick.
me
I don't
now.
think it's Mick Jagger, honey.
The Rolling Stones, I heard somebody won.
Like Jagger. It's from a song, isn't it? It's from a
Mick
song.
Jagger.
Yeah.
I thought I heard.
No. Goofball. My ex-husband picked all his eyebrows out, but he's very neat and keeps his place very clean and organized. Ouch, that hurts though. If you think about it, piles of stuff in your home blocks people from entering your space. It's a protective layer. Same as weight gain, another protection move. That's my problem. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to make light of it. But that would be a good excuse for why I'm fat. You'd be like, yeah, that's what it is. No, it's because I need to get off my ass and exercise and eat healthy. That's what it is. My huskies are so loud I can't hear you. Oh no, Kim. Really bizarre. I've had, what? Adverts twice in the life tonight? What? Am I just reading that wrong? Am I just stupid and not understanding what you're saying, Julia? I don't know. Oh my God, it even hurts in my rib cage to pick my cup up. Oh my God. I trimmed my trees and have all the branches blocking access from the alley. We have 3 apartments going up 2 blocks away. Oh, wow. Wow. Yuck. Victoria's video opening. Thanks for stopping back by my YouTube channel. I'm so confident now I'd be snapping with you. That's funny. I know I used to be like so nervous to say it. And now I'm just like, get it. I'm just going to do it. I don't care. It's funny. Like, I've watched other YouTubers that I've been watching for years and like went back and watched one of their first videos, you know, and it's just so funny to see like the progress, you know. It makes you smile. I agree. Let's you'd be surprised. I get so many people messaging me and sending me emails about my intro and how their kids, whenever they hear it, they do it now. That's so weird. Just blows my mind. She means ads coming through this live when normally that doesn't happen. Oh, okay. That's weird. Huh. That's bizarre. Get it, girl. So cool to see her. Thanks, LaJuan. It's just funny, like, to see people's evolution. You know what I mean? Stop. You're not fat. You're beautiful on the inside now. Oh, thank you. But I feel fat. You know? I think, you know how, like, when you get this, like, image of yourself, like, you stay hooked on it. So back when I lost the weight in 2015 and 16, like, I still look in the mirror and see that bigger person, you know? And it's just my confidence. It's because, you know, I gained 35 pounds of that weight back. And so I'm just now, like, starting to slowly get it off again, you know? But I've always, you know, even as a little kid, I looked at myself as fat. I was fat. Like, I've always seen that. But then I look back at my pictures when I was in high school and I was like I was not fat, you know? Like, I was not fat. It just happened to me. I got an ad at the start of the live, but that was it. Oh, weird. Well, you know, I still haven't got a paycheck from YouTube, okay? But I'm supposedly monetized, so there was something with my paperwork or something. So maybe that's why. Maybe they finally got it worked out and that's why you're getting ads now. A lot of us really dig you and your cute little themes. Cool. Hey, Ken, you're here. Yay. Where you been, girlfriend? Where you been? Yes, my daughter just turned 1. Still say I have baby weight. Yeah, see, I feel like that. And my kid's 30 some years old. I've had 2 ads. Oh, jeez. You slept in. Good, good. Be kind. I just got one a couple seconds ago. Oh, wow. Yes, I see me and think I still am until I bend over and realize I'm not 17 anymore. True, right? Victoria, they better give you back pay for all those dang great videos. Supposedly I'll get it, but I don't think it's going to be very much. YouTube needs to cut you a check, right? Sleeping, good. You should have kept sleeping, Ken, if you were sleeping. Hopefully you'll start getting checks. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Yeah, we'll watch all the ads now so you get money. Oh, cool. Thank you. I have your YouTube TV in premium so I don't get ads. Oh, there you go. Good to see you, Ken. I know. I'm so glad you're here, Ken. I'm definitely sleeping in. I just flew home tonight. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you got to be wiped out. Ken. So I was waiting. I was going to talk about it next week since you weren't here. Aaron Stoner. So, you guys, Aaron Stoner, Ken wrote to me and said, you need to check out Aaron Stoner's latest video on the Missy Beaver case. You guys, go watch that video. Go watch that video. Holy crap. He figured out who killed Missy Beavers. And I think he's right. He's right. I do believe he's right. You guys, you have to, I'm not going to do it justice by talking about it. So you have to go watch the video. It's like an hour and 10 minutes or something. You have to watch it. I'm serious. Like, he figured out who the killer is. And he's right on. I'm telling you, he's right on. Aaron Stoner, Arrin Stoner, Stoner. And it's his Missy Beavers case that he posted like 2 or 3 days ago. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. The fact, look, y'all know, I don't care who solves the case. I could care less who solves the case as long as it gets solved, right? Her family deserves justice. And I think he's right on. And I hope the detectives in the case take it seriously because he's spot the frick on. Like, he's on. Yep. Okay, guys, I'm going to have 3 devices playing videos. Oh my gosh. You're a funny little one. I'll watch it after this. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely watch it. I'm telling you. My mom retired out of Bally's Park Place Casino. She worked there for over 30 years. Wow, that's awesome. Good for her. That's so cool. Aaron Stoner is one of the best. I'm sold on him. Like, he's really good. We'll check out Aaron Stoner. I watch you and Sloan Bella. Oh, cool. I've heard a lot of people say Sloan's changed a lot. I don't know because I don't really watch her videos, you know, because I don't have enough hours in the day to watch all the videos I would like to be able to watch. I just added a short on my YouTube channel of the tram car on the boardwalk. Oh, how cool. Very cool, Candy. I'll have to check it out. That's very cool. You guys definitely have to watch Aaron Stoner's video. Like, he is just absolutely brilliant. Like, the way that he came up with this guy and how he figured it all out. Mind-blowing, you guys. Absolutely freaking mind-blown. Like, you're going to watch it and be like, holy shit. I was totally not expecting what he figured out. It was amazing. I gained 10 during Corona. I think everybody did. I think you know, you were eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home. You're sitting around all day. You're bored to tears. I think everybody did. Sounds good. Also, I've been watching next. Oh, good, good. He has all the technology to zoom in on tiny details of a video and has enhanced the guy's face and had a sketch artist draw him and spent 100 hours checking mug shots. The suspect is in prison. Yes. You guys have to watch it. Like, he hired one sketch artist and they did this one sketch, and then he hired another sketch artist who was more detailed, and you just have to watch it. I don't want to give too much of it away, but you just have to freaking watch it. Like, it is unfreaking believable. He is a genius, but he does spend hundreds of hours watching and inspecting details. Yeah. I mean, didn't he say he used to work for casinos in Vegas, like looking at their camera footage and finding people that were cheating and shit? So, like, this guy has a good eye. You know, that's where everything started. I watch Sloane. She is getting pretty out there. It scares me that someone will hurt her for her opinions. Listen, I will say this. Somebody had written to me and said, you got to watch Sloane Bella's, this particular video. I don't need to say which one, but so I watched it and I was like, wow. Because somebody had told me to watch another one of her videos, like, that she had filmed probably a year before, right? And there was a big difference in those two different time frames of videos that I watched. And I understand where you're coming from about, yeah, scary that she'll get hurt for her opinions. I agree, because she's really out there with Hollywood and the underworld, and we all know there's bad shit in LA. We all know Hollywood, there's bad shit. But yeah, yeah, that does scare me too. I understand what you're saying. I've learned a lot watching Sloane regarding astrology. Oh, I've said this before, like, I don't even understand astrology. She is freaking phenomenal. Like, I have nothing but the utmost respect for her. And, you know, I've said this before, Crystal Aberg, Dark Rose, she's legit. I have no doubt in my mind that Sloane Bella is legit. You know, there are a handful of legit psychics, psychic mediums on YouTube. No doubt in my mind that Sloane is legit. And I've said this before with her astrology, it blows my mind, because I'm such a bad psychic when it comes to that shit. I don't know numerology. I don't know astrology. I don't do tarot cards, you know. But yeah, she's really good at that, for sure. The Missy Beaver case. Yeah, the Missy Beaver case, Julia. She said that it was the teacher's brother for the Delphi murders, and it was nothing like who she said it was. Oh, yeah. Sloane is still grieving. She's got issues with her ex-husband, John. She's too angry to see things clearly right now, but I love her, and will still be there to listen and support regardless of whatever. I don't blame you. If you've been with her this long, you might as well stay with her, right? She may have lost her mind due to her son's death. Yeah, I think I can't imagine. I'm sure she's struggling, you know. She used to be good, but I have not watched her for a while. I don't know anything about any Jupiter rising, sun, and moon stuff. I don't either. It's easy to lose your mind when you lose a son. Yeah, you know, Kim. She's so knowledgeable, Sloane is. I cried when I heard about her son dying. Yeah, so sad. Exactly, Kim. I think she is one off the rails. How can anyone get their head around astrology? It's so complicated. I know. I just can't. I just don't understand it. Like, it just blows my mind to hear somebody do it, because I'm like, what? Huh? You know, because I'm not good at it. I don't know anything about it. Mystic Brady always keeps positive energy no matter the message. I do think Mystic Brady is definitely legit. Yeah, I like her. I like the fact that, you know, she's not about the money or fame, or, you know what I mean? Like, she's legit for sure. Yeah. I just went into a shell. I bet. Oh my God. I bet. I don't think losing any child would ever get over. Yeah, exactly. Like, you could never get over it. Like, it's a whole different thing. Like, yeah, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. You're a very strong woman, Kim. You don't, you just accept it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm old enough to have seen Sylvia Brown live. Oh, cool. Very cool. Very cool. There are no words, Kim. It would bury me, I think. I agree. I agree. I mean, I think the only advantage that I have is that I see where good people go. You know what I mean? But when it's your kid, you know, yeah. I don't think so. Her ex-husband has been very cruel to her too. He turned the boys against her and has said and done awful things to her. See, I didn't even know until somebody on here told me. I thought they were still together. I didn't even know they weren't together. Me too, Nicole. I loved watching her, Sylvia. Yeah, definitely. I was so upset, like, my sister and I went to Vegas and we were going to see her, and she had canceled all of her shows. Vegas had, the Excalibur had canceled her contract, and I was so bummed because I really wanted to see her. I was really bummed. Going through divorce, don't even want to deal with visitation days. Oh, I bet. That's tough. Thank you, Pat. Tom was my rock. He got me through it. Thank God you had him, Kim. I know it's gotta suck that he's gone, but thank God you had him then, you know? Right, Lori, why she still goes out places with him baffles me. I took my mom to see Sylvia when she came to our city in Alberta. It was expensive, but all right. She mostly just spoke to us. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know if she actually did, like, group readings or how she did it, you know, because I've had some friends that are like, oh, we want you to come, we want to have a party, and we want you to come and, you know, do psychic readings. And you guys, like, there's just a part of me, I don't know, I just, believe it or not, I hate being put on the spot, right? It's just how I am. It's how I've always been. I don't like being put on the spot. So I've been like, I don't know if I want to do that. But I think it would be really fun. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Sylvia helped me see a different point of view when I was young. It helped me immensely because I wasn't buying the church dogma. Gotcha. I think fame got to Sylvia's head. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think that's why, because when the Excalibur canceled her contract, they canceled it because basically they were saying that she wasn't really doing an interactive show, and that's what people were paying hundreds of dollars for, was an interactive show. And that's why they canceled her contract. But I was so damn bummed because I really wanted to go see her. Sloane's not afraid. They took her son and she has no fear. Well, good. I would fear for her because she does, like, some of the stuff she talks about, like, you gotta watch out for the crazies, you know? Did you guys see the 12-year-old that stabbed her 9-year-old brother and killed him? Oh my God. I seen the body cam on Bruce Rivers' YouTube. How hard? What the hell? Oh my God. 12 and 9? What the hell? I took my mom to see Sylvia in Indianapolis. It was great seeing her. I still do the meditation with gold healing light she taught us. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yes, crazy. Pat, I don't get it either, but she's probably trauma bonded to John. It's a confusing thing. Wow. Breaks my heart, Julia. Yeah. That baby was talking clearly to have stabbed her brother to death. Really? Really? Julia, that was hard to watch. Wow. Julia, when the mom said I lost both my kids, I broke down. What the hell? That's so sad. I gotta write this down. Bruce Rivers, YouTube. I gotta watch it, you guys. I gotta watch it later. Her mother said she had a psychotic breakdown. A poor little 12-year-old baby. Like, what the hell? I don't believe the theory that a 12-year-old does not know the consequences of stabbing someone. Yeah, I definitely think a 12-year-old knows right from wrong. I believe, you know. Now, did she know that by stabbing him it was going to be final? Like it was going to kill him? That I don't know. I don't know. When I was 12, I would have known that it was dangerous. Me too, without a doubt. I think I can probably even say when I was 12, I knew that if I stabbed someone, they would probably die. There's a good chance they would die, you know? And the thing is, I think they just don't know the value of life. Yeah. It will hurt you, Victoria. I just have to stay away from that stuff and animal cruelty. Oh, it's that bad. Maybe I shouldn't watch it. You know how this shit pops up on my phones of like one animal killing another animal? I can't watch it. Or people find these dogs that are like almost dead. These poor little innocent animals. Like, I tell Heavy all the time, I'm like, I can't even watch that stuff. Like, I can't handle watching that kind of stuff. It just gets to me. I can't. I can't. They're trying to say at that age that they don't understand that the person is gone and not coming back. I think at 12, I knew if you killed someone that they're dead. I don't know. She threw the knife out the window. Oh. I'm with you, Latuan. Yeah. In Lebanon County, 2 young kids were shot in the backyard playing with their bunnies, and the guy posted bail the next day. His bail was $100,000 and was reduced to $50,000. He got out the next day. Are you freaking serious? What is wrong with our system that we're letting these psychotic, crazy killers out on the street? What the hell is wrong with this country? Anyone can go through reactive abuse where you've had enough and you lash out at the other person. The 12-year-old was speaking clearly even through the crying. Wow. No, the woke community, state that a 12-year-old does not know that a person can die. Really. How do you shut down the bad spirits in your readings? I've just, like, over time, I fine-tuned it. So if I'm connecting, like I was connecting with that piece of shit guy, if I'm connecting with him, he was just being so gross and so disgusting. So I just, it's like how do I explain this? It's like I put a partition up and it's done. So he can't come through, if that makes any sense. I've had to train myself over time how to do that. Because these like evil people just take it out of me. It's already tough to connect with anyone. With any spirit, it's tough to connect with them. But then if you add negative energy on top of that, it kicks your butt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it kicks your butt. Yeah. Yes, I can't watch animal cruelty. The ex-veterinary nurse in me. Yeah, I can't watch it. Oh. Why do people put that shit on video? I can't watch it either, Victor. I know, right? It's like, I don't want to see that shit. Yeah. She told the officer where the knife was. What? So she was cognizant enough to stab and kill him and then throw the knife away. And then later go back and tell the police where the knife was. She was fucking sorry enough times. Ken, the F word. I was Ken used the F word. Oh my god. Most kids would be crying uncontrollably, scared. She was explaining like, oh, you're saying, never mind. I misunderstood that. Exactly, Julia. She said it so much, I think she must have been using it often at the age of 12. So the little kid was using the F word. What the heck? I would be whipping my kid's ass if they were using that word. Yes, but I think she was left to look after the 9-year-old and the 3-year-old. Are you serious? I mean, that's screwed up. Sometimes kids need more than their parents and need professionals to intervene. Definitely. I'll tell you, I worked at a middle school, and there were a few kids there that they didn't get along with the teacher. They acted out. They were disrespectful. And the teacher knew they could bring, there was like 3 different kids, 3 different teachers, 3 different kids. And they would bring the kids to me. And I would sit there with them. And I would make them do work. And we would talk about their behavior, right? And the sad thing is the one little boy, it came out finally after dealing with him for a year, that the reason he was acting out was because he thought that the teacher was going to call his mom, and then maybe his mom would take off work. His mom was a single mother, and she was doing everything she could to raise her kids on her own. And it was just, it broke my heart when I heard that. It did. It broke my heart. I just saw a video of a smallish dog whose eye was all gone and covered in some kind of fungus, nails 2 inches long. Poor thing was dropped off at a shelter, but didn't make it. It was awful. I can't watch that stuff. There was a 3-year-old. She showed the police where the knife was. Wow. I was repeating what she was saying with the F word. She said it about 12 times. Ken, you're so funny. I don't care if you swear. You not heard me not. I swear. You need to watch it, as it's definitely watchable. Oh, really? Wow. Thank you, Lori, for the details. Who has not clicked the like button? Ken's cracking that whip. Y'all better watch out. Here she goes. Cracking that whip, y'all. Did I go over everything I was planning on going over, you guys? You guys, this candle smells so good. I'm going to blow it out. It's a handmade Skittles candle. My son bought it at the farmer's market like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. And when he was moving, he's like throwing stuff in a trash bag. And I'm like, what are you throwing away? And he was like, candles. And I'm like, are they empty? And he's like, yeah. Look how much candle's left in that, right? That's one of them. Look at this one. Like 10 candles I grabbed. And I said, you think you don't want those? I'm taking them. Hell no. I burn these things out to where there's nothing left, okay? I like my candles. I burn them to where there's nothing left. And I will even take other candles, remelt them down, and make a new candle. How about that? So, yeah. Sorry, Ken. I wish I hadn't seen it. I kept thinking of that poor baby. Ugh. I don't know, y'all. She was 12 but appeared older. Wow. I hit the like button. Thank you, Nicole. Yes, V, this is a lot of the issues. Kids aren't raised by parents. They're raised by childcare and school. And that was the thing. And here's the other thing I have to add. I have to add about this particular little boy. When that finally came out after a year, his teacher. And now listen, I know teachers are overworked and underpaid. I worked in middle school. I saw it, okay? But this particular teacher, she had 0 patience with this little boy, okay? She had 6th graders. It was 6th, 7th, and 8th. And she had no patience with this kid. So I started, after the first couple times when I said, just bring him to me if I'm off, during that period, that time, bring him to me and I'll look over him while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Okay, but it just became, if the kid even like the least little thing, she was like, get out. get out, go, you know? It's like, you know, if you have kids in your class and you know the kids have issues, you have to have a little bit of patience. I mean, I know it gets old after a while, the same kids acting up. But I had other kids coming to me, my son being one of them. He had a class with him, with that particular class, and he said, like, he barely said anything, and she made him get out, you know? So it's not always the teachers, but in this particular situation, it definitely was, and it was ridiculous. Like, come on, you know? 5 people are guilty of not liking the video. She looked about 16 years old. Wow. Oh, thank you, Julia. Thank you, Jessie May. Wide candles don't burn well. That's very true. That's very true. Thank you, Mark. They definitely don't burn evenly, I think. Yeah. But I'm just not going to waste them. Like, I'll melt them down and pour them in together. Like, that one's Skittles. This one's mahogany teak wood from Bath and Body Works, which is such a masculine smell, but I love it. It smells so good. It smells like men's cologne. I love it. Fun fact about me, when I was in high school, I wore men's cologne. I did. And I liked it. And I didn't apologize for it. I liked the smell of it. I was like, I don't care. Oh, an advertisement came on. Oh, no. I can't stand mean teachers. Get a different job, for goodness sake. Those kids never forget a mean teacher all their lives. Yeah, she just didn't have any patience with them, you know? And it was like, you can't, when you have a child that has issues anyway, you can't be like that. Or you have to say, okay, I just want him out of my class. You know, if you just cannot deal with him, get him out of your class. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what she should have done, because it was constant that she was bringing him down to me. It was constant. Now they can protect the kids if they have an emotional diagnosis through special education. Yeah, finally, right? It's about damn time. LOL. I don't know if homeschooling has something to do with it. Excuse me, but that 12-year-old had been pulled out of school and homeschooled. Oh, wow. I bought some men's cologne just to smell them by myself. There you go, Pat. Nothing wrong with that. I know people would come up to me, you know, friends, like female friends would come up and be like, oh my God, you smell so good. What are you wearing? I would tell them, I can't even remember the name of it. And they were like, isn't that men's cologne? And I'm like, yeah. But I guarantee you a bunch of them started wearing men's cologne after that, because they used to always laugh and make fun of the bands I would talk about and the things that I wore. And then they would turn around and start copying like months later. You know what I mean? So it's like, psh, I know you were copying me, girl. It's okay though. Y'all, I worked an after-school program. The lead supervisor had a bias towards a child and his behavior. I told her not to kick him out. It would end badly. He was hit by 2 cars a week later. Oh my God, oh no. Oh my God, that's not good. I worked in special ed for years. Wow, way to go, Kim. I didn't realize that. I'm not sure if a mom or a dad is the right person to homeschool. What if you cannot control your child? How are you going to get them to sit and learn? Listen, there was a point in my life when I was like, maybe I should take my kids out of school and homeschool. But then I was like, oh, hell to the no. Because, listen, as much as I loved my children, there were so many aspects that we butted heads when it came to like their homework and stuff. And I was like, there's no way I could teach them. I'll be the first one to admit it. I could not teach those kids. It's like, I mean, does everybody remember what happened with COVID? People were posted all over everywhere like, I need to find a new job. I can't homeschool my kids anymore. You know, like people were pissed, you know. I wear Versace cologne. Ooh, yummy. Ken, taken out of school so she could babysit. Yeah, right? I still wear men's cologne at times. It pulls different on our hormones. Very true. You know, when you get those little samples in the Ulta catalog, I always put the men's cologne on because it smells so damn good. Ken, kids are natural, inquisitive minds want to learn. Yeah. Jakar, is that, how do you say it? Noir? I don't know. Was great men's cologne. Oh, yummy. Probably, but I'm suspicious of homeschooling. There's no way to monitor a child that never leaves their home. I work in special ed too. I also have 2 special needs children. Oh, wow. If I was homeschooled, I would want to sleep in and do other things. At least at school, there's a routine. If I would have homeschooled Grant, one of us would have died. Right? That's what I'm saying. I would have killed one of my kids. Like, that would not have worked. No. Hell no. I homeschooled for 1 year. It was a hot mess. I just feel like I would get so frustrated with my kids. Like, even when they had to do homework, I would get so frustrated. I'd be like, "Ugh, just sit down and shut up and do your homework," right? Because they just didn't listen. Like, so yeah, that wouldn't have worked for me. Definitely wouldn't have worked for me. Children learn to share, to develop friendships, and lots of other things if they are in a school environment. Very true. And listen, I watch 2 people that homeschool their kids, and they have a ton of kids. And the one always talks about, I don't watch her that often anymore, but she always talks about, oh, I read to my kids every afternoon for homeschool. She's talked about how she's sat sometimes 2 and 3 hours and read to her kids. What are your kids learning by you sitting there reading to them? Like, what about math and science and social studies and English? You know what I mean? Like, what are your kids learning because you're reading a story to them? You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. School isn't for every child, though, and education isn't all math and English. They learn by being in the real world. I agree with that. This particular girl I'm talking about, this particular woman I'm talking about, it's like she just reads to her kids all day. I'm like, what are they learning? You know what I mean? I could teach other kids, but not mine. I agree. I agree with that. Kids that don't go to nursery before school are shown to be more selfish than those who go to nursery. Oh, wow. I homeschooled in 2020 like we all did. My kids learned to carry thee. There you go. I actually had Grant in one of my math classes. It didn't go well. Oh, no. That is what I'm getting at. If they get a teacher and then fine, but I cannot see a mom or dad being a parent and a teacher and everything. Look, there's some people that I follow that do homeschool and their kids do great. And they're like strict and structured and all that, and more power to them. I'm just talking about this one particular woman. I don't think those kids, granted, they go out and they help her garden and, they help her do different things. They're learning about, the cow had babies and calves, whatever, and different things like that. But I don't see much other in the way of education with you know what I mean? And I know not everybody's like that. Not all homeschoolers are like that. I get it, Gotta see the Pyre family. Their girls are so smart. Frankie is very caring for so young. Oh, wow. Has to take 6 months to unschool them. To unschool, then they want to learn. It's unreal. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, you guys, I'm getting off here. That woman did not come in tonight. Thank you. I'm so glad she didn't show up and make me sick. I am going to get off here and go enjoy my night. I hope you guys have an amazing week. And yeah. Bye, Ken. Bye, Julia. Bye, Latuan. Bye, Lori. Bye, Pat. Bye, Kim. Who else? I know I'm missing a bunch of people. Bye, Nicole. Thanks for stopping in. Who else am I missing? Bye, Lori. Bye, Julia. Bye, Breezy. Bye, Mark. Who else am I missing, you guys? I think that's it. Latuan. Bye, Latuan. All right, guys. You have a good week. Bye.